Hey, you know, camcorders have come a long way in the last few years, and Sony is, of course, known for making some of the best ones out there. This is the Sony DCR-SR68. It is an 80 gigabyte compact camcorder that is SD. This is not an HD camcorder, but it has all the features you would expect to see in a higher-end HD camcorder, and then some, really. I mean, it has a 60x zoom, an absolutely monstrous zoom. It's going to allow you to catch action. You know, if you've got kids playing in a football game, you're going to be able to make it look like you're standing on the sideline when you're shooting from the stands with this thing. It does 720 by 480 resolution. That's widescreen SD resolution, up to a 2000x zoom when you combine that 60x optical zoom with the digital zoom that is built into this. It has a very nice 2.7-inch LCD display, touch display. So you're going to actually navigate all of your options with a touchscreen display, which greatly simplifies the camcorder and makes it a lot easier to take control of all the manual functions that you'll find inside of this thing. It's also a very cool color. It's sort of a blue, sort of purple color. We'll call it Blurple. Very cool camera, though. Very small and 80 gigabytes. Records to the internal hard drive, so you're going to be able to shoot just dozens and dozens of hours of video on this camcorder without ever having to unload any of it. And it's really easy to browse all your videos as well because it keeps a very, very good track of everything you've shot. You can browse by face or browse by the tag that you've added to it. It's very, very cool stuff. So let's go ahead and show you around the camera itself so you can see exactly where everything is located. And then we'll show you that touchscreen interface and how easy it is to work. Now, up front, you do have that really nice Carl Zeiss lens and a built-in LED light as well. So you'll be able to light up lower light situations. And, of course, you do have that 60x optical zoom built into this camera, which is rather extraordinary. Underneath the LCD, you're going to find controls to enter playback mode, turn your light on and off, transfer files, turn power on and off, and you have a USB connection right here as well. That's for hooking it up to your PC to offload all of your video files. On the top, you have a photo shutter button and a zoom rocker located right here. Over on the side, this is actually where that hard drive is, but you don't have to worry about that. Underneath here is where you're going to find your charging port. The built-in the charger that comes along with it plugs in right there. And then around back, you have access to your mode button and your start-stop button for shooting video. And on the bottom is where you're going to find access to your memory stick and SD card slots located right there. So even though it does have 80 gigabytes built in, you're still going to be able to expand even further with those memory sticks, which is very, very cool. And it does have a lens cover built in as well, manually operated, so that you can keep lens and scratches, or dust and scratches, off of that very, very nice Carl Zeiss lens. Now, the interface is extraordinarily cool. All touch-driven, as I said. Simply by touching the screen gives you access to a wealth of options that are built into this camera. It does have face detection built in. It does have tons of various scenes, allowing you to get just the right settings without having to put a whole lot of thought into it. You also have all kinds of manual controls as well, controls over your white balance, over your metering, over focus, exposure. All of this is controllable right here from the touch display. So you have very, very fast access to all of the various functions that are built in to this camcorder. Very, very cool stuff, very easy to use, and extraordinarily inexpensive. Now, also up front, you're going to find the AV connector located right there. It does include the AV cable, so you can hook this directly up to your big screen TV and share all your videos with your family and friends. So a very, very cool digital video camera from Sony. It's compact. It's got tons of storage that is expandable. It's got all of the high-end features you'd expect from a more expensive HD video camera, but at an SD video camera price. Very, very cool stuff. The Sony DCR-SR68. To get more info on the Sony DCR-SR68 Handycam Camcorder, do a search for S08. 3754 in any major search engine.